if I'm not worried, at least a bit, then things can go wrong, you know. Like, I think maybe I'm conditioned to worry at least a bit, and I feel like fear might also be like a good precursor to at least be mindful of what you're doing. I feel like there's certain stages in life where if you have too much fear, obviously it's not gonna be beneficiary for you. But if you run around without any fear at all, you might as well be manic and shouting at people on the street or something. What keeps you going? That's a tough one. I think there's no other way. Does that make sense? I think the narrative out there is, like, I don't subscribe to it. Hyper acceleration of technology leading to the obsolescence of humanity at a certain point, and like us being replaced by machines, and like get on the wagon before it leaves the station kind of narrative. It's a bit like, who's that for? Like, I don't meet people that believe in this shit, but I do feel like it's out there, like that weird, like, there's no point to it, this nihilistic approach. I don't subscribe to it at all. Like, gotta be honest, because I understand what happens if I get the chance to express my humanity, if I get the chance to experience somebody else's humanity. Like, something happens, you know. Some call it inspiration, some call it the divine spark or some shit like that. But I don't think we're obsolete as humans, as yeah, even if it's just performing to ourselves a sense of hope. There's power in that, and if I find a way to put down in song or in words what I've been going through or what I'm going through, and somebody listens, I'll feel better. That makes sense? And yeah, understanding innately that something bigger is happening in the way we find ourselves and in the way we communicate this message of hope to each other. I don't want to be the person to crash the party and go like, it's all for nothing. Like, I've been in that spot in my mindset, you know, like nothing good came from that shit. Like, nothing good came from that shit. Because it doesn't allow you to grow, this kind of mindset. It only allows you to take away the spark from everything you encounter. And it took some time for me to understand that. It took some time for me to find my peace with, like, it being a struggle to be part of the counter narrative but I'm happy I found my spot in it, you know? Like, I'll just make music. Because I think even if we as a people, as a society, as a global family forget about, or like, yeah, even if we forget how to write words and start a fire, like we'll still be able to communicate. And to me, music is more than just sounds. It's like a language in itself. It's like a way to tell stories, to share emotions, to, yeah, to get to the soul of a thing. Not just, yeah. It's not just a skill or like a technique or something like. I think it's always been there. It's always been part of humanities. Or like animals in general. I think birds sing to each other too. Keeps them going. I feel creativity can be also linked to other things than art though. You know, like it's not about like drawing a picture, it's about finding a solution to an issue. I think that's also innately creative. Like maybe you're not sitting down as a, like every Friday night and like paint on a canvas or something. It's not what it's about. It's more like maybe you find a way to make your bookshelf not fall off the ground, off the wall. But you know, like that could be a creative solution to an issue. Maybe in your work you find a weird task that seems impossible to solve, and then you solve it. That's already creation as well. Like you creating solutions is creating as well. I feel like creation as an outlet to like counterbalance the stress of everyday life, that's a luxury. I think there's a lot of people that yearn for that. So whenever they talk about creativity, it's maybe that what they're talking about. But I think you can find creativity in every aspect of life, not just in creating art or like